Hello everybody, happy World Book Day. Welcome to a very special story time. My name's Ruth and I'm here from Magic Carpet Storytelling, and I wanted to share with you some of my favourite picture books. There are many, but the one I wanted to share with you today is called The Big Red Bath, and it's by Jarman. So here we go. Ben and Bella in the big red bath. Splash you, splish, splosh, splash. Bubbles in the bath and water on the floor. But who's that scratching at the door? You can see. Hey there, kids. Can I come for a swim? Course you can, dog. Dive on in. Dog dives in, front feet first. Bubbles rise and bubbles burst. Dog, Ben and Bella in the big red bath. Splash you, splish, splosh, splash. Bubbles in the bath and water on the floor. But who's that roaring at the door? We see. Hey there, kids, can I come for a wash? Leap in, lion, splish, splash, splosh. Bubbles rise, rub-a-dub-dub. Lion leaps in, front feet first. Bubbles rise and bubbles burst. Lion, dog, Ben and Bella in the big red bath. Splash you, splish, splosh, splash. Bubbles froth, the water rises. Flip, flap, flop. Who's that? Ben cries. I wonder who it could be. What do you think? Hello, kids. Can I come for a paddle? Course you can, duck. Dibble, dibble, dabble. Duck dibble dabbles at a quacking pace, and the bubbles rise all over the place. Even Lion's stuck in the bubbles now. Shall we see if there's anybody else in this bath? Here we go. Oh, duck, lion, Ben and Bella in the bath. Splash you, splish, splosh, splash. Water overflows and the bubbles mount. Oh dear, the bath is starting to bob about. I don't know about you, but I'm beginning to feel a little bit seasick. Oh dear. Shall we see where the bath goes? Oh! What's this? A giraffe? Oh! Turtle hurtles in. Can I have a dip? Can you see Turtle? There's Turtle. Pursued by Penguin. I want to flip. Ah, here's Giraffe. Giraffe races in. Make room for me. I'm being followed. Who could it be? Let's see. Oh, it's Hippopotamus. He slips on the floor. He slides under the bath. Which goes slosh through the door and down the stairs so very fast. Kangaroo wants a ride, but the bath shoots past. Oh, shall we see where this bath is going? But Kangaroo's determined. She takes a bound. There's Kangaroo. Can you see her? So the big red bath suddenly leaves the ground. Wow. Oh, did you see that? It flies twice around the world, over mountain and plain. And there's the world. And you might be able to see, if I bring it very close, can you see those little flamingos in the middle there? They're very, very tiny, because that's what we would look like if we were looking down into space. Till a flock of flamingos. There we are, we can see it a little bit better now. Towed it home again. Bubbles in the bath and water on the floor. But who's this coming in the door? I wonder who it could be. Shall we say? It's Mum. Rubber-dubber giggle, rubber-dubber laugh. Let's tell Mum about our big red bath. And there we are. I'll show you the bin there. There's Ben and Bella and Mum and Dad. And I think we might even be able to spot a few of the animals there. Oh, that's the end of our story. Shall we have another one? What shall we do next? I think we will tell The Tiger Who Came to Tea by Judith Kerr. Now this is a lovely story. Once there was a little girl called Sophie, and she was having tea with her mummy. There's Sophie having tea with her mummy. Suddenly there was a ring at the door. Sophie's mummy said, I wonder who that could be. It can't be the milkman, because he came in the morning. And it can't be the boy from the grocer's, because this isn't the day that he comes. And it can't be Daddy, because he's got his keys. We'd better open the door and see. Shall we see? You might already know. Sophie opened the door, and there was a big, furry, stripy tiger. The tiger said, "Excuse me, but I'm very hungry. Do you think I could have tea with you?" Sophie's mummy said, "Of course. Come in." I wonder what you would do. So the tiger came into the kitchen and sat down at the table. There's the tiger, and there's Sophie and her mummy. Have you ever had tea with a tiger? I wonder. Let's see what happens next, shall we? Sophie's mummy said, "Would you like a sandwich?" But the tiger didn't just take one sandwich. He took all the sandwiches on the plate and swallowed them in one big mouthful with a big oh dear. And he still looked very hungry. Shall we rub our tummies? Oh dear. So Sophie passed him the buns. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Can you see? There's Sophie giving the tiger the food. Wow. Oh dear, this tiger is very greedy. But again, the tiger didn't just eat one bun. Oh no, he ate all the buns on the dish. And then he ate all the biscuits and all the cake until there was nothing left on the table. So Sophie's mummy said, "Would you like a drink?" And the tiger drank all the milk in the milk jug and all the tea in the teapot. I think tigers must eat a lot. Shall we see what happens next? I know some of you might know this story. It's one of my favourites too. And then the tiger looked around the kitchen. I wonder what he's looking for. What else could he find? He ate all the supper that was cooking in the saucepan. Oh dear. And then all the food in the fridge. Do you think he's still hungry? What do you think? I think he might be. Or maybe he's full now. Shall we see? And, oh no, he's not full yet. All the packets and tins in the cupboard. And there he is, helping himself to all the food in the cupboards. He drank all the milk and all the orange juice and Daddy's beer and all the water in the tap. And there he is. Can you see Sophie? Where's she? She looks very small, doesn't she, compared to the tiger? I think the tiger's drinking all the water. I wonder what he'll do next. Oh, and then he said, "Thank you for my nice tea. I think I'd better go now." And like that, he went. I just waved goodbye to the tiger. Sophie's mum said, "I don't know what to do. I've got nothing for Daddy's supper. The tiger has eaten it all. I haven't got any food left." I wonder what they could do. Let's see, shall we? And Sophie found she couldn't have her bath because the tiger had drunk all the water in the taps. Just then there was a sound at the door. And it was Daddy. He was back home. So Sophie and her mummy told him all about what had happened and that the tiger had eaten all the food and drunk all the drink. And Sophie's daddy said, "I know what we'll do. I've got a very good idea." I wonder what they'll do. What do you think they're doing? They put on their coats to go to a cafe. So they went out into the dark, and all the street lights were lit, and all the cars had their lights on, and they walked down the road to the cafe. Can you see? They're out in the dark. Where they had a lovely supper with sausage and chips and ice cream. And there they are in the cafe having their dinner. In the morning, Sophie and her mummy went shopping and bought lots more things to eat. And they also bought a big tin of tiger food in case the tiger should come to tea again. And there's Sophie holding a big tin of tiger food. Oh, but he never did. Can you see the tiger there? Well, that I think is probably... Have we got time for one more story? What do you think? Should we have one more story before bed? We're going to finish with My Granny Went to Market. My granny went to market to buy a flying carpet. She bought the flying carpet from a man from Istanbul. It was trimmed with yellow tassels and made of knotted wool. Can you see? Next, she went to Thailand and flew down from the sky. She bought herself 2 temple cats, Puyin and Puchai. And there's Granny with her 2 temple cats. They're quite small in that picture. Can you see them? Now, Puyin and Puchai means little girl and little boy in Thai. Then she headed westward to the land of Mexico. She bought 3 fierce and funny masks. 1 pink. Can you see the pink one? Yes, there it is. 1 blue. Where's the blue one? Oh, there it is. And 1 yellow. Looks a little bit like the sun. Shall we see where she goes next? You ready? The flying carpet seemed to know exactly where to take her. She went to China next to buy 4 lanterns made of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, to Switzerland! Cried Granny. As the carpet turned around, she bought 5 cowbells there, which made a funny clanking sound. And there's Granny with the 5 cowbells. I wonder if you can see them. All the animals in our picture. I wonder if she's tired. Oh, now Africa, sang Granny. We must wake the morning sun. She spiralled south to Kenya, where she bought, what number are we on now? Yes, 6. Booming drums. Boom those drums. Oh. Oh, it's cold here. Next they travelled northward past the home of mountain trolls to stop a while in Russia for 7 nesting dolls. Australia, Granny ordered. Take me down to Alice Springs. I want 8 buzzing boomerangs that come back without wings. That's what boomerangs do, don't they? It's nice warm in Australia. Oh, it's nice. Then Granny sighed. I've bought so much, but nothing Japanese. In Tokyo, she found 9 kites that fluttered in the breeze. Wow, she's got a lot of things on this carpet now, hasn't she? Oh. But best of all, she met me in the mountains of Peru, where she bought me 10 black llamas and a magic carpet to? And I went to. Where would you go if you had a magic carpet, I wonder? Well, that's the end of our story time and the end of our stories. So, happy playing, happy magic, and happy World Book Day. And thank you for joining me. Goodbye. See you soon.